What's up guys? So welcome back to Halloween time on my channel. Back in the day, I've been on YouTube for almost 10 years. One of my most popular tutorials was a creepy doll look. I'm guessing the video is probably like 7 years old now. So I incorporated a few of my dolls I've done throughout the years, which is, you know, my creepy regular doll and then also my broken doll. And I was also inspired by a particular picture that I'll have linked down below as well. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you'll be notified every single time I upload. With that being said, let's begin. To start the look off, I'm taking a black body paint and using it to paint the cracks going down my face. I use a thin paintbrush to paint the cracks so the lines aren't too thick. The paintbrush I'm using is from Royal Langnickel and I got it from Walmart. It comes in like a 12 pack. They're really good brushes and they're gold Taklon brushes. To make my doll skin appear like porcelain, I'm using NYX Jumbo Pencil and Milk. I apply it to my skin and use a mixture of my fingers and a makeup sponge to blend it out. I decided to use a creamy pencil so it wouldn't be as streaky as white paint. White paint can get a little streaky at times and I just wanted it to be very even coverage. And I applied 2 layers to make it pretty opaque. You want to apply that anywhere skin is showing, but if you're going to be painting larger areas of the skin, like you have a lot of your chest showing or lots of arms showing, you might want to use a body paint for that because it's much easier to use a body paint to cover up bigger areas of the body. It's just faster to do and easier to do, but if you don't have a lot of skin showing, a cream makeup works perfectly. Apply the makeup over the lips as well. And then for my doll's eyeshadow, I'm using a pink eyeshadow. I apply it to my eye and I'm rounding it out using my brush. I didn't want to make it look like my eye shape by blending it out toward my brow bone and in the crease. I wanted it to look rounded out. If you used a cream makeup like me, you need to set it because it'll budge and smudge. So you just want to use a translucent powder or a white eyeshadow. A white eyeshadow is best and that's what I used. For the blush, I'm using a very light pink eyeshadow, and then I take that light pink eyeshadow and I apply a little bit of it into the crease on my eye just to help blend out the line because I didn't want it to be too harsh of a rounded out type of circle. I wanted it to be a little bit more blended out. The eyeshadow that I applied on the eyelid, I bring it down under the eye, but I avoid applying it too close to the lower lash line because I want that area to be white so that the eyes appear bigger. And to help further the appearance of them looking bigger, I take a white eyeliner pencil and I apply that to my waterline and then directly below the lower lash line. Now take a black liquid eyeliner and use it to line your lash line and to create a half circle between the eyeshadow on the lower lash line and the white eyeliner. This will help create a new lower lid, which makes the eyes look even bigger. I didn't want a harsh black line down there, so I ended up using a bit of black eyeshadow to make the line look more blended in. The black eyeshadow I'm using is called Bulletproof from Sugar Pill Cosmetics. It's my favorite black eyeshadow. To fill in my brows, I'm just using that black eyeshadow. You can draw on a new shape if you want, but I'm just filling mine in because I wanted it to match my face shape. To hide my lower lashes, I'm using a white liquid eyeliner and just applying that to the lower lashes. My lower lashes are pretty dark, so it's important for me to do that. Now apply plenty of mascara to your top lashes. You'll be using 2 sets of lashes for this look. 1 set for your top lashes and then 1 eyelash from another set for the lower lashes on the eye where the eyeshadow is. And you just apply that one to the area where you applied that black line. You just drew on, you just glue it there. Now I'm creating freckles below my eye using the black eyeshadow. Time for my favorite part, shading and adding dimension to the cracks using the black shadow. You'll be applying most of your black shadow to the areas of the cracks that meet your skin that doesn't have the white makeup on it. You want the color to be darkest there, then fade the closer it gets to your other eye. It's up to you how thick you want those lines to be. You then want to create cracks on the porcelain side using the shadow. You use the shadow to draw on the cracks and then you shade the inside of the cracks with the shadow. And I decided to use the shadow to create the cracks on the porcelain because I didn't want it to look too harsh. Like I said, I wanted it to look a bit more realistic, and the shadow isn't as harsh as black face paint. So that's why I decided to do that. So the part of your face that is missing the porcelain, the reason why you want the color to be darkest near the cracks and then fade out is because it's going to make the cracked area look more lifted. And that's what you want. If you just have it all one shade, like it's all just black, the porcelain's not going to look lifted. Of course you can make it all black, and in photos it's going to look okay, because if you have a black background and then you blacken out that area and you take pictures, you can like Photoshop it to make it look like there's a big hole there. But in person, if you want it to look cool, you're gonna have to use the eyeshadow to create the dimension there, so it looks more realistic. Because if, like I said, if you just paint it all black and then you go out in person, it's not gonna look like that. In photos it's gonna look okay. Even in film, if I edit this enough, it'll look okay, but in person it's not. So that's why you really want to make sure it's darkest near the cracks and then it fades out. Whenever you shade, you want to highlight. So you're going to use your white cream makeup or a white face paint. I used face paint because face paint is more pigmented than white cream makeup. But if you don't have face paint, you can use white cream makeup and use just a good amount of it, so it's like really pigmented and opaque. And you use it to highlight where the porcelain skin meets the crack. So you want the crack area to be highlighted. I ended up creating more cracks, like sharper edges of the porcelain, using the white cream makeup, and then I just shaded again because I just want a little bit more of that there. The final thing is the lips. What I did was just use a natural, and that's what it was called, natural looking lip liner to create dow lips. So I just draw on really small pouty lips, and then to fill in the lips I used eyeshadows. I used the eyeshadows that I used on my face. I used the pink eyeshadow on the outer part of the lip, and in the center the lighter pink eyeshadow. I decided to use the eyeshadows because I wanted it to perfectly match the rest of the face. You can use lipstick if you want, lip gloss. That's something that's all up to you. So that's all I did for the makeup. I ended up adding more porcelain on the edge of the forehead, but I did that the exact same way I did the rest of the face, so that's why I didn't show it, and I ended up doing that later on after filming. So that's it for the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have not done a doll in so long, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye.